Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the official first album review with Biggles. Hope everybody's having a good night or good day. Today I am reviewing an album by an artist I just fairly got into. I like him though. He's amazing. He's one of my favorites. One of my favorite newer artists. I guess he's not that new. This album's from 2003, but he's still making new music, which is something, um, that because I like older music. I'm talking old music. I always have. This album is by Sufjan Stevens or Sufjan, however you say it. I think it's Sufjan. It's called Michigan, um, and I think it's his third studio album. It's very the album to me. A lot of melodic, a lot of really good instruments. I love music. I love the sounds that music brings, and he does a lot of it. He has a lot of instruments, a lot of different instruments, a lot of different strings. I hear horns, I hear trombones, I hear banjos. I hear everything that I love when I listen to music. Great lyricist. I'm not much of a lyricist guy, but he has amazing lyrics. And this album is kind of close to me because I love Michigan. I've actually live in Indiana, so Michigan. Um, we go to Holland a lot. Okay, well we're going for our second time this year. um, Beautiful. It's a beautiful state. Very natural. Very beautiful. He talks about Michigan a lot. He does talk about the beauty of Michigan, but he also talks about or sings about just the troubles it's going through. He talks about Flint, Michigan. He talks about Detroit, which those have somewhat of a bad stamp on a bad reputation, I guess. Um, but you know what? Everything has its. You're gonna have your good, and you're gonna have your bad. And it's all about balance. And it's about what you make of it. Michigan is natural. It's a natural beauty state. It has a lot of woods. The water's amazing. I know Lake Michigan is just so crisp and so clean. Anyway, we're getting off track. So the album itself, um, it basically how describe Michigan. It's not going to like pop out at you like some of his other stuff. Um, it is on the sadder side sometimes, but there's also a lot of songs, a couple of songs on there that really pop out. I like the album. I think it's good. Um, I listened to it a lot preparing for this, and each time, you know, I kind of died down on my enjoyment like towards the end because it is very long. It's about an hour long, and sometimes the album does feel long to me. It does drag sometimes at points. I think there's one song that's like 9 minutes long, and a lot of it's just sounds. I love prog rock. Don't get me wrong. I love long songs. I love that illustrious type of music, but you have to be doing something to me. Doing something in the music, and this is just kind of like long and drawn out and just sounds. Lyrically, the album is really good. The best way for me to enjoy this album is headphones and kind of just not like going to sleep, but like drifting off a little bit. 'Cause it's kind of just relaxing and closing your eyes and just listening to it. I also listen to it a lot when I go on walks. That's where I do most of my listening is walks. Vito's Ordination song. I gave that an 8 out of 10. It's the last song on the album. Um, it's an amazing. I love that song. It's great. It's 7 minutes long, but there is a lot going along on it. I love the sounds. I love all the sounds. I love the female vocals. It's just so good. And then the two songs that song's really good. And then I think the second song, All Good Naysayers, that's a good one. I like that one as well. For the Widows, that's more folky, which I like the folky type music. Just like the female vocals, his singing, they just go really well together. So yeah, those are the highlights of the album. As for the rating itself, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It is really good. It is really good. I think I am gonna do more Sufjan albums, because I want to rank his whole discography. I'm kind of working on that right now, but I haven't decided like how I'm gonna do that yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna give Michigan, Sufjan Stevens, a 6 out of 10, which is pretty good for me. It's because I've I consider it a good album, and I would listen to it again too. I've listened to it a lot. It is a good album to listen to, like when you're, walking in nature, or just walking, or just like, um, you know, trying to collect your thoughts, I guess, or just relax and kind of wind down. That's the album I would, that's the advice I would take on listening to it, or just driving, and whatever works for you. But it is a good album. Um, like if you're wanting to get in Sufjan Stevens, I wouldn't necessarily start out with this. I'll probably start with Illinois or Carrie and Lowell. But I like Seven Swans too. His other crazier stuff, um, like what is it, House of Aldous or something. That album's kind of nuts, but I love it. That's gonna take some time, but yeah, I'm gonna do all of them probably. So I wouldn't start out with this. I would probably, you know, do something else first, like some of his more popular, easy listening albums. Um, but I definitely recommend checking this out if you're into Sufjan Stevens, because I mean anything he does is going to be great. That's just the way it is for me. But yeah, that is my review of Michigan. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace out.